Right, shall we get cracking? Yes, I know. I know. Hello and welcome to today's session. Me and Harley today are going to do upper body for you. So this is going to be a strength workout. If you have, sorry darling, I didn't realise you were standing on that. A band handy, great. You can also use a dressing gown cord if you don't have a band. If you have a block handy, that'll be great. If you don't have a block, you can use a pile of cushions. Those are the only things that we need. So let's get cracking. This is going to be a quick one so that you can practice it multiple times throughout the course of this week. We are going to concentrate on upper body strength this week, so that's great. Okay, so take your band, take it further than shoulder width distance apart. We're going to do some dislocations. Just make this movement as challenging as you can make it. When you get to here, you should feel a stretch under here, and that should be on both sides of the movement. So take your hands a little bit closer if you can get a little bit more range after a couple of reps. If you are doing, let me see if I can do it, this, take your hands further apart. So we're going to do 3 more, 2, and 1. Let's come down onto our fronts. Grab your block or pile of cushions. You don't need it immediately, but we might as well put it in place. We're going to do some scapular presses. So this is press the ground away. I want you to push the middle of your back up towards the sky as much as you can, keeping your arms straight. You're going to drop the chest in between your hands, kind of like a cat-cow movement. Inhale as you press, exhale, let them drop. Inhale as you press, exhale as you let them drop. Inhale, press, exhale, drop. 2 more, and lower. Okay, so the first one here, you can do either in a wide leg position like this, or you can do in a plank position. I would prefer, if you can't get full range, that we go here so that we can keep the upper body the same. What I find if we do it on our knees is that we tend to lead with the chest first, and it's putting a different stimulus through the shoulders and through the lower, through the core. So we're going to go into a froggy position if we can't get full range. If you come in with me, we're going to come into a plank position. You're going to slow lower to your block. You're going to let that go, and you're going to sit back up. Slow lower to your pile of cushions / block, and then press back up. For 2 more, slow lower, and up. Last one. Now I want you to see if you can hover just above your block. If you can, you can. If you can't, that's something to work towards. Drop down, take your block out of the way. You're going to take your hands, you're going to take them out into a wide position. So see the corners of my mat? That's where my elbows / arms want to be. Forehead is going to either rest on the mat or it's going to be just hovering above. We're going to lift up, keeping your feet down, keeping the pelvis down. Up, thumbs face the sky. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the last one, you're going to turn your hands so that they're facing the sky. You're going to bring them behind your bum. You're going to go back the same way, keeping those elbows off the ground. Take everything behind you, and then take it back forward. Take everything behind you, and then take everything forward. Take everything behind you, and then bring it back forward. Come into a plank position. We're going to do 3 full range press up negatives. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Tuck the tailbone under. What I don't want to see is this. So this is not a downward facing dog. This is a moving plank. We're going to send the elbows back at 45 degrees, so not out to the side. Back 45 degrees, you'll feel the weight go into this bit of your hand. Send it down, slow lower, until you can't hold it anymore. And then we start again. Slow lower, slow lower, slow lower. And then we start again. Even if you have full press ups, this should still be challenging. We're still building strength in this position. The slower you go, the more you get out of it. Come back to your dislocations. We're going to do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you can bring your hands a bit closer, great. 8, 9, last one, and 10. Notice, and I should have said in the first set, I'm not stopping here and I'm not stopping here. You're going all the way to your bum, all the way to your hips. Bringing your block back into play. We're going to do our scaptions first. Scapular presses, scaptions, all the same. So either being in your froggy position or on your hands and knees, hands and feet, plank position. Press the ground away and then let the chest drop. Press the ground away, let the chest drop. Press the ground away, let the chest drop. For 3, for 2, for 1, wherever you are, we're going straight down into this tricep press up. Now press back up if you can. If not, we still stay with the negative. You drop and then you come back to your knees. We're going to slow lower. And then press if you can. Slow lower. And then press. Take the block away. This one's going to be really hard now. So, press ups, negatives, 3 again. Slowly lowering. And then come back to hands and knees. Go again, slowly lower. Back to your hands and knees. Back to your plank. Last one, make this really slow. Really slow. Hold it wherever you think you're about to drop. For 3, 2, keep holding it. Ooh, and drop. Hands come out. Coming back to our Y's. Brain freeze. Tuck the pelvis under. Press your feet into the ground and lift up. For 3, 2, 1 and hold. Hold, 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 hold. Extend your arms a bit more. A bit more, a bit more, a bit more. Now into your swimmers. Behind your back and back in front. All the way back and back in front. All the way back. Back in front. Drop it down. Last set. This should feel very challenging now. Dislocations for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is the kind of exercise you can do while you're watching the telly. 4, but please don't sit in front of the telly if someone's sitting behind you and do it. But I do recommend that you do it often. The more often that you can do it, the more range of movement you'll get in your shoulders and the easier you'll find it. Especially, and I think we did one extra because chatting and counting, not my forte. Bringing that block back in. The more you do it, the juicier your shoulders will be. Same with all of the exercises that I give to you. So, same again. We're going to come into this either froggy or plank position, and we're going to slow lower tricep press up. Lower, press if you can. Lower, press if you can. Lower, press if you can. Last one, lower, hold, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let that go. We'll do our scaptions here so we get a little rest before we go into our last set of press up negatives. So again, coming back into that plank if you can, otherwise on your knees is fine. Press the ground away and then lower the chest. Press and then lower. Press and then lower. Press and then lower. For 3, for 2, last one. Press the ground away, lower. These ones will feel more difficult. That's normal. Lower, 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 lower. Sorry, I just did a whole one. Lower, 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 lower. Sometimes I forget. And lower, 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 lower. Till you get to the point where you think you've got to give up. Then keep holding it. For 3, for 2, for 1. Back to our last set of our Ys. Making that movement so that your elbows are outside your shoulders. Thumb facing the sky. We're going to lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Extend the arms a bit more. Hold, lift the thumbs higher. Hold, hold, hold. Lift the chest a little. 3, 2, 1. Oh, swimmers. Oh, God. Oh, come forward. And exhale it back. Inhale it forward. And exhale it back. Inhale it forward. Exhale it back. Come on to your knees. We'll just take the shoulders down and back. Roll the shoulders away. Send the hands down towards the ground. We're lifting the chest up towards the sky. The chin can rise if that feels good, or you can keep it tucked if you want to get an extra stretch through your neck. Wherever you are, know that that's perfect. And know that if you're choosing to do something that's a slight variation from what I'm saying, you're listening to your body, and I 100% approve. You're going to lift your hands slightly away from your body, getting a little bit of a stretch through the chest. Ooh, take your hands up above your head, tangle the fingers and then point them up towards the sky. We're going to reach up towards the ceiling as much as you can, really shrugging those ears towards the shoulders. Now keeping everything the same, you're going to send your shoulders down, away from your ears. This is a hard movement. Like, I find a lot of people, when we're doing this, they can do this, because we do this all day, every day. We're relaxing the shoulders back and down, and sending those shoulder blades back down to your back pockets is more challenging, because it means taking the stress out of your shoulders. It means letting a different part of your back take the brunt of your load. Let everything come back. We're going to round through the spine, last one, and then inhale, lift the chest. Round through the spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Round through the spine, take both hands, wrap them around your shoulders, take your bottom elbow, whichever bottom elbow you've got, to your same side hip. Come back to centre, switch it over, take your bottom elbow, for some reason I put mine on the top, to your opposite hip. And then you are done. Well done. Your upper body should feel, well, a little bit frazzled, but definitely stronger. Thank you for joining me as always, and I hope to see you in the next session. Until then, I hope that the next day, 24 hours, however long until I see you again, is filled with magic and sunshine and things that taste good and things that smell nice and things that make you feel incredible.